crackling, fam? What's crackling, fam? It's your boy Unk No Punk. Unk No Punk. With a little short one just for you, fam. This short one's gonna be about a little clipping I seen with Art of Dialogue interviewing Gene Deal, Puff Daddy ex-bodyguard. They was asked about Orlando Anderson and the situation with Tupac. The guy who got his chain snatched or attempted, whatever it was, at the MGM when they saw Orlando. He said he told Tupac, yo, that's the dude that took my shit. No, the way Gene does explain it, if he goes by that way, okay, cool. But I don't believe he went down that way. I don't think the dude that got his chain snatched just came. Tupac said, hey, Tupac, that's the guy who did it, like a little kid, something like that. I don't believe it. I believe the dude just said it. He said, hey, that's the dude right there that the Crip that took my chain, right? And Tupac, being who he was, he just took the initiative and jumped the gun, you know what I'm saying, and went to him. You could see them. He probably was high, Hennessy all night, got a little buzz on. You know how it is. Come on. You can see him march at the butt. Oh, you see it in the video. It went over there and swings on the dude, Orlando, huh? Which was his fucking, his fatal mistake. Was his fatal mistake, you know what I'm saying? Getting in the mob business, getting in Crip business, getting inside gang business. So therefore, I put like this here. This shit happened to Tupac. He brought it on himself. He brought it on himself. You know what I'm saying? If you look at Tupac, he likes being around people that supposed to be like, oh, I like soldiers and all that stuff. There's Napoleon said, oh, he like hanging around soldiers, right? Fuck that shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? He was in New York with his so-called soldiers. Get into all that drama. If you want to be in the rap game, do your music. But he's a prime example of when you inside of rap music, you're doing something good, but you want to go back to the streets because you want to look cool and have street credit, shit like that. I'm saying Tupac was no kind of gangster. He was an actor, a ballerina in school, a poet. He was a good kid, put it that way, a good kid. Just always want to hang around people that were fucking gangsters. You know what I'm saying? That was his downfall. That was his downfall. He always want to be around gangster shit. You making money. You got, before he came Death Row, he had no cash, you know what I'm saying? He had a couple Apocalypse now, Strictly for My Niggas and all that shit there. So there's a little money coming, generate coming. He didn't have to go around and hang around with gangbangers, with Death Row boys, the MOB, and like I said, Tupac bought that shit on himself, you know what I'm saying? Tupac bought himself. And another thing, and if Tupac was still alive, if he survived that shooting in Las Vegas, you won't see the same Tupac. That's like even Napoleon said that shit. I said the same thing. Dude shot 4 times in the goddamn chest. Them lungs is gone. You know what I'm saying? You see like Beanie Siegel and shit like that, these dudes who done got shot. He got shot 4 times in the goddamn chest. It wouldn't have been no more of that, yeah, all of you hear me. His voice wouldn't better do that shit no more. His career probably was over with after that shit, fam. And like I tell you before, after that NGMX incident, he was on probation, right? For that so-called rape case and shit like that. He was still on fucking probation. So therefore, he would have survived that goddamn shooting no matter what. They're gonna lock his ass up. You see, Suge did about 8-9 years. You think Tupac would do the same goddamn thing because they wanted his ass. He was gonna do that time, fam. So it wouldn't have been the goddamn same thing. But what Gene Deal says that it was an inside job, like I'm sweating my ass off. Tell me AC off, fam. Damn, talking to y'all, right? If it was an inside job, like Gene Deal saying, which I do not believe, fam. I don't believe that shit was some kind of inside job. It was just some shit that Tupac brought on himself. If he didn't fucking play big bad boy, MOB, all that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And just let Orlando go or let the fucking Buntry and all these other goddamn dudes hands to the gangbanging business, stay out of the fucking game business, he'd probably still be alive with a goddamn flourishing career. But like I say, when you mind someone else's business, the outcome could be not favorable. And that's happened to Tupac. You know, my fan, peace.